I have two words: Spirit Airlines.
Steve, so here they are, the top 3 worst airlines according to this survey: Spirit, United, and American.
But to Spirit Airlines, you are the absolute worst airline ever.
They just suck balls. They're so shitty. I can't believe that it's such a shitty airline exists.
Spirit sucks, the big one. Take a wagon, take a mule, take a donkey, take a car, take a taxi. Parachute, don't take Spirit.
I'd rather unicycle to Miami with 2 broken ankles, says Tori. At the Slim Goddess says, I'd rather fly in a flock of carrier pigeons than with Spirit.
Okay, so it looks like we have a consensus here. A lot of people have negative experiences with Spirit Airlines, but I'm not only going to address those issues that those people have, but I'm going to introduce to you the Bank of America, Spirit Airlines, World MasterCard, and see if it's worth getting. So let's get into it. Okay, so one of the most important aspects of getting a new credit card is the sign-up bonus. And this one has a 15,000 point sign-up bonus after the first purchase, all right? So what did I do? Okay, I took my cheap ass to Dollar Tree, okay? Bought a $1 pop, and with that $1 pop that I bought, I got 15,000 miles on Spirit Airlines, okay? These miles are deemed 0.4 cents per point by the points guy, which comes out to a whopping $60, making it rain.
Making it rain. I got $30 cash. Making it rain.
But it must be mentioned that you have access to off-peak points redemptions, which means if you're going to fly in October or November, for example, when typically people don't travel a lot, you can redeem 2,500 points for one-way flight as long as the place is roughly 500 to 600 miles away. Okay, so if I wanted to go from Cleveland to Chicago, for example, on Spirit, and an off-peak time, it would be 2,500 or 5,000 points round trip, which I think is a pretty good bargain as long as you're not paying for a lot of bags and seat assignments. Which brings me to my next point. Spirit Airlines charges you up the for fees. I mean, it's just true. Let's just be honest, okay? So one thing that Spirit is known for, and one of the reasons why they have such low ratings, is that they charge for everything, okay? You're not going to get any free checked luggage, free carry-ons, free food on the flight, unless you sign up for their $9 fare club, which is like $59 per year. Saves you some money on some checked luggage and whatnot. It does have some benefits. It's, $59, just a little much. That benefit is not included in the actual card, though, which I think is pretty egregious. It would have been really nice to have the $9 fare club included in the card, but for some reason they didn't do that. So yeah, just to keep in mind, they're going to charge you quite a bit of fees unless you're not going to have any bags with you or a personal item. There is an exception. You can actually carry a one personal item bag with you that I think the dimensions are 18 by 14 by 8. I think they changed them in April of this year. I recently bought a bag that was actually those dimensions, so I can actually fly for free as long as I don't have a seating assignment and any checked luggage or a carry-on, and just pay for the flight. If I'm using my points, then the flight's basically free except the small fee that I have to pay, which is nice. Okay, so let's talk about the points that you can accumulate with this card. So you accumulate 2 points per dollar spent on any purchase, which sounds pretty good on paper, considering that if you get a off-peak redemption for 2,500 points, then that means you only have to spend 1,250 points to get a one-way ticket. There is one awful thing I have to mention about the point system. Okay, if you don't accumulate any points within a 3-month period, then all your points are gone. Every single one of them. If you cancel the card, the points are most likely going to be gone because that is the main way that you can accumulate points unless you go through the Spirit shopping mall and gain some points that way, or use the Spirit dining program, which you get 3 points per dollar spent plus the 2 points normal spending if you go to these restaurants that nobody can afford. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the annual fee, and there is none for the first 12 months. Okay, so the first year is free. After that, it's $59, which is a little bit less than the competitors. With most airlines, it's $89 to $95 and even up to $450 depending on the benefits and the type of card. With this one, it's $59, but it has a lot less perks than you normally get with an airline credit card. Now I'm going to go over those right now. And this is going to be a short segment because you don't really get any perks really at all with this card. You do get 0% foreign transaction fee, which is kind of standard on most cards now. There's even one by Bank of America called the Bank of America Travel Rewards Card. That's no transaction fee, gets 1.5% back on each purchase, and that has no annual fee whatsoever. So that's not really kind of a plus. I mean, it is nice, but, you know, kind of standard. Also, you don't get any discounts on food during the flight. You do get Zone 2 priority boarding, which is nice. Typically $6 one way, $12 round trip, which could save you a decent amount of money. But yeah, that's it. You don't really get any types of VIP benefits with this card. So it's a little disappointing in the actual perks and benefits. You don't get 0% APR for the first 12 months. So yeah, that's about it. So would I recommend this card to anybody? Probably not. Unless you're a die-hard Spirit Airlines fan and you want that Zone 2 priority boarding, and you can truly take advantage of those off-peak points redemptions starting at 2,500 points per way that are within 500 or 600 miles, then it may make sense. You can also gain extra points if you use the Spirit Airlines shopping mall and dining rewards program, but I think the Chase one far exceeds this one, plus the points are worth a lot more. And yeah, I don't really see too much. There is one sign-up bonus right now that you get $100 off or $100 statement credit when you spend $500 within the first 3 months, which I think is okay, plus the $15,000 after the first purchase. That's the one I got. That's the one I haven't really flown a Spirit Airlines plane as of yet, and that's one of my things to do, just to have an experience and tell you about it. But overall, kind of a crappy card, I'm not going to lie. So if you have any recommendations of any cards you want me to look at, put it in the comments below. Subscribe to World Walker. Make a lot of videos about travel and give you some advice on credit cards so you can travel, if not for free, then really cheap. So, signing off.